Tash, what's going on? Man. Who do we have on, boy? Let me see who we have. Tash, only you? Good, that's good stuff. Thanks, man. All right, so we're supposed to do a video. Our live tonight is supposed to be, let's talk about sex. However, earlier this week I just so happened to go into my messenger and I realized that, my messenger always is telling me that I have a message, but it doesn't show that I have a message. So then I realized that there was a area that where you can see people who are not friends of yours, but that would probably have seen your videos and wanted to send you a message. So I clicked on it, and I clicked on it, and so there were hundreds of messages. Like, I don't think I've probably gone through all of them yet. But then there was this, what's up, Ven? There was this particular message. So, I took some notes of the messages that the individual sent. And because I don't have time to have those banters on the back end. I talk to you guys about my life and stuff publicly. So I said to her in response, listen, what I'll do, since you have an axe to grind, whatever the issues would be that you have had, you've heard me have an issue with in my conversations, what I'll do is I'll give you the opportunity to come live and join me in a live so that I can, that we can actually discuss it while I'm actually here. So, I just spoke to her, I just added her as a friend, told her that at 8:45 I wanted to connect so that we can attempt to come on together. So I'm seeing her as a friend, but she's a no-show. And based on the responses I've gotten after I said let's do the live, I'm somewhat not confident that she's going to show. You see, guys, when no one is looking and you're not facing the scrutiny of the public, anybody can say something. Everybody big and bad. When they, you ever saw that video where two dogs sort of barking and growling at each other, and then the gate starts to slide open, and when the gate slides open, both of them remain quiet. Nobody wants to bite or fight anymore. But between that gate, when there's a gate there, everybody bad. And so Facebook and social media is the platform where everybody thinks that they have the ability to say what their opinion is. Everybody bad. Everybody can say what they want and do what they want, and you can't do me anything. Until that individual meets you on the roadway, you'll see how fast you will try to avoid them. So me saying, let's have the conversation on Facebook Live, I didn't want to plan, I don't want to prepare, I don't want to have any topic. You have a problem. I don't want to hear what the problem is behind the scenes. I want you to bring the problem live for the people who I speak to hear. So we are now at 9:20. So I asked her for 1:45. We are now at 9:20. And she's a no-show. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give her 5 more minutes. And if she doesn't show in those 5 minutes, I'm going to take off. All gloves are going to be off. Because I documented what she said to me. And I'm going to go through what she said to me in point form, because after she sharpened her axe tonight, I was then either going to, or during, while the axe was being sharpened, I was going to ask her about the things that she said. But if she doesn't show up in 5 minutes, what I don't want is for her to sneak in the conversation when we actually start to actually talk, and then want to come and throw comments and throw words and whatever, because that is the type of personality I am assuming this individual has. And as soon as this live is over, she is going to be deleted as a friend, because you did not come in as a friend under a normal circumstance. So you're not going to remain on my account. Every day I scrutinize about 20-25 people additional. You can check my account tonight and you can see tomorrow what is going to record. I don't want to look for people. Go and you'll see how much added between now and tomorrow night. So I'm not fighting for someone to be a friend of mine on Facebook. In fact, I might be denying about 10 to 12 people every single day. Understand? So, how much more minutes we have? 3 more minutes. After 3 minutes, after this next 3 minutes, if she doesn't show up, she's not going to be able to have a live with me. I'm not going to answer anything she says. And I'm going to discuss what she says, and I'm going to tell you about what a narcissist is if she doesn't show up. So far, she's not a narcissist. She probably will be in about 2.5 minutes. You see, people must be very careful who they step to, because everybody thinks that they can just approach somebody. A lot of people assume that I give off a show of something that I'm not, or I'm trying to be something. I just happen to be born and grow to 6'4". I didn't ask for it. I didn't try to stretch and go and play basketball for any period of time to get it. I'm 6'4". I'm 243 pounds. I'm a big guy. I made a decision as a fat guy that if I, at this height, tall people fat this look real bad. So my father was a very slim guy. Either I lose the weight and remain slim, or I put on some muscle as a tall guy and build a proper body. And I spent 20 years doing that. So this is why I look the way I look. I'm not trying to do it for somebody or to give anybody an impression. Personally, I am tired of trying to dim my lights or my personality because somebody else is too frail to be able to handle who I am as an individual. So I need to smile and say this to someone, say something to someone so that they won't think I'm vexed with them. I'm done with that nonsense. You either in my space and understand that I am a nice asshole, or you don't be in my space. It's really going to be that simple. I'm at that place in life where I'm so focused and zoned in. The minute I find you iffy and I have to try to adjust because you too fragile, I'm not responsible for how your parents brought you up, that you were not, and tell you don't talk to strangers and all them nonsense, that I have to be able now to kind of adjust so that you wouldn't feel too hurt or slighted because you're not so tall, you're not so in shape, you're not so pretty, you're not so handsome. You see that nonsense? I'm done with that. This week here, a guy I brought on last weekend, I posted a video with some strong men lifting up a guy outside of lifting up a guy who came to charge him at a car. He messaged me back, asking me if that's the kind of things I stand for and like. Delete. You are asking me shit. That's how easy it is. That's where I reach now. If that is what you could see, me just post a video and make it about me, then you're not supposed to be on my thing. I'm not going through that to try to explain to you, well, No, I just find it funny, so I post it in my group so that people wouldn't, people would just have something to laugh at. I'm not really like that. Guys, what I want to say, it's done. I'm done. It's like yesterday I went to a different gym. I meet a guy. He felt that I didn't acknowledge him, and I passed his daughter straight, so he came in front of me and he did so. And then he said, my daughter, and I'm like, what if, like, why would you want me, why are you so insistent on me acknowledging your freaking daughter? You want me to guys, look, listen, I'm not doing it for people anymore. He lucky yesterday isn't today, because out of today, I would ask him, why you want me to meet your daughter? You want me to, I would have asked him that today. I'm done, I'm tired, I'm really, really tired of trying to do that. So, thanks, Natasha, for acknowledging that. Yes, I'm really trying. I'm really trying. It's Friday night. It's God's Sabbath. It's the Lord's Sabbath. This is supposed to be the most holy time. It's supposed to be. I'm trying to behave. But I'm telling people, you notice I don't argue with nobody on Facebook or tell anymore. I'm not trying for you to believe nothing I say. I say this, you don't have to believe it. Off. You understand? Good night, Angela. Right? End of story. So, I'm going to go through now, and I'm saying to you guys, so when you hear the person comes on, because I'm telling you guys she's going to try and bust in at next 20 minutes or so. I'm telling you, watch and see. Watch and see. Yeah? Watch narcissistic behavior. Right? I want you guys to listen carefully. Right? I open my message to see 17 individual messages from this individual. You know nothing about me. Like, really, you know nothing about me. Let me give you guys a hint of something about me that most people who really know me knows. 1, I don't hate nobody. 2, if I tell you something, after I leave my mouth, I could see you tomorrow and say, let me have a drink by a bar. Because I already told you what I had to tell you. I'm not wasting time like no fool to hold nothing inside of my mind for you. So if I don't tell you I don't like you, it means that I have no problem with you. If I didn't tell you that I like you, it means I don't like you. But because I told you, I didn't tell you I like you, doesn't mean I don't like you. I don't spend that amount of time trying to analyze somebody, and if I don't freaking know you, why am I going to dislike you? I don't know you that. Why am I taking energy to dislike you and be in my feelings about you when I don't know you? What sense is that? I don't like him. I don't like her. That's you, not me. Like, what craziness is this? What world are we living in? If I don't know you, I know Raquel, for example, and I know Jason somewhat. I don't know them well at all. I know them better than a lot. But I ask any one of them if I like them or don't like them. I don't even know. I don't even know, because we don't lime every day. I might be see Jason 2 years ago. I might be saw Raquel. Raquel, when I see a girl about 2 years ago as well. But I know who they are. Why am I going to invest time in not liking Raquel? Or even if Raquel says something bad about me, why am I going to invest time in not liking Raquel, or vex because Raquel bad talk me with somebody else? I had to ask Raquel if she said that first before I could think anything about what Raquel say. If Jason come and tell me Raquel say, and if Raquel say that when I leave Raquel, in front of Raquel, she say, yes, I say so and so, when I am done telling Raquel what I want to tell her at that point, I leave whatever it is. Good night, Kim. You understand? Thanks, Angela. I leave Raquel at that point, and if I see Raquel tomorrow, based on how we ended, if she said, "Don't ever talk to me again," well, I would say nothing to her. But if I walk in a room and she's there, courtesy is good morning. She don't have to respond. I didn't say it because I wanted a response from her. It's courtesy. People are too affected by foolishness, by petty things that have no bearings on what his life is about. When you lie down in that freaking hospital bed, I have an uncle right now who I was in Tobago with on the 16th of January for 4 days. But he's in a hospital bed right now. He's in a hospital bed right now with pressure in his brain and cancer in his chest. He found out Monday. On Sunday, I saw him with my parents going to Lyme, guys. And on Monday, he was taken to the hospital where they told him he have pressure in his brain, so they're waiting for a needle to come from somewhere in the Caribbean so that they can relieve the pressure in his brain, and he have cancer in his chest. I want you guys to understand what this life really about. I'm not going to waste no flicking time not liking somebody and having a problem with somebody. If I have no lights over my head tonight or no food in my flicking fridge, as I told a friend yesterday, it doesn't mean that I am supposed to be depressed, because I am healthy enough to sit with you and I'm in the land of the flicking living. Today just means I shouldn't be eating. Let me go and flicking fast with some green tea and water. And until we get to the point of understanding life is like that, we are all going to continue to have issues. I should not be wasting time this tonight having to defend anything with somebody who don't know me, who jumping out themselves and want to be standing because they heard about some man who break their heart and they hate men all of a sudden, and I must now come and defend that. Let me get into it now, man. Half an hour gone. You see, I said I gave you 5 more minutes. I give you 10 more minutes. It's half an hour gone now. Half an hour gone, and she can't show up at 9:30. If she shows up, just run off from me, please, because it's a total disrespect. When you tell somebody, I sent her since yesterday the information for this video tonight. Send me a photo so we can do the live. Guys, listen, even if she came into a point of view totally opposing mine, I could respect the fact that she came on. Listen, there are friends on this line right now who will tell you guys, I called them to ask them of their opinion on point of views and stuff. I don't come and just sit down here and sit down on my soapbox and just talk. Ask them. So if somebody has a different point of view and they bring a position and you could defend it, I am cool with that. Good night, Amaya. I don't have to agree with you. I don't, and this is the problem people have. They think that he don't agree with me, so I'm going to take my ball and go home. True narcissistic behavior. She started off 17 messages I got from this personal messenger. I have friends who don't talk to me so much on Messenger in a month. Don't worry, I'm cool. Anytime you say my stomach like Jack, then you know I'm upset. Good night. I am so and so, and I'm trying to protect the person's name now as well. So that until they reach, right? Until they reach, what is true, Danica? I'm protecting the person's name because this is who I am at my core. People feel like come out here to embarrass people. They only hear me say something to somebody to embarrass them personally with the intention to embarrass them. You all leave, all the more remain down open. Since most people feel like I come to attack people because of how fragile they are, that if I tell somebody they are a freaking fool, it means that I tell them that they are stupidity. It doesn't mean that. If you say something foolish, that means I could tell you right now, at this point in time, you're a fool. You think I'm talking stupidness? Go and read the freaking Bible and see how many people was called a fool for making decisions at the point in time. Go and see. If the rich, T-Mac, is true, You know, I'm more upset. I am more upset now that the person didn't show up than if they did show up. Trust me, I'm telling you. Because I love interaction. I am more upset that they didn't show up. A partner of mine messaged me 2 days ago, right? And this statement is for something that's come in this that I wrote down here. He messaged me 2 days ago and asked me, when am I doing the next video? Because he's in the army, and at some point in time, he came on to see a live with me. He said, boss, I thought I was coming to spend 5 minutes. When your live was done, I find it was too short. That live, guys, was 1 hour and 10 minutes. I believe it was 1 hour. That's the self-discipline video that I did recently. He said, you tell me some things, and this guy is no fool, eh? This guy is no fool. He's an entrepreneur, and in the army, have family. This guy is no fool. You teach me something on a perspective that night on self-discipline that I want more. Guys, ask anybody. I am not taking no credit for why when I come and sit down here. Anybody tells me how good I was, ask them what my response, my first response is. This is not about fame and bragging rights for me. I was once a really dirty guy, and I decided if I'm going to go forward, I am not just going to go forward better. Let people know. Bear yourself as true witness. So the first message out of 17 is, I am X, Y, and Z. So you can call me, you can choose to call me so and so, or call me Dr. P. I am not calling you Dr. Nothing. I call you Lisa. That is your name, Lisa. It's not her first name, guys, by the way. I'm using Lisa as just a name. Your name is Lisa. You hear tell me about Dr. Nothing. How many of you all know what my accreditations are? Go anywhere, you'll never see it. I want people to think I'm foolish. Tash, it's a good thing I showed you. A friend of mine here. I said, what is this? Because I wanted to hear her perspective. I wanted to understand from a woman's point of view because I could assess it. You all know that. But I still wanted to get 3 women's point of view. I sent it to 3 women and I asked them explain. You understand? So I'm not calling you Dr. Nothing. The second thing is, her message was that when I do my live, she realized that I hate her. Because when I say on my live, it is the epitome of who she is. And so she realized that I hate her. Right? What's up, Exton? So she wanted to talk to me about that. Right? Understand? The second message was she wanted to talk to me about the thing I hate, which is her. When I told her yesterday, no problem, I'll invite you to a live to state your position. I'll invite you to a live to state my position. State a position. Her message was, well, I don't have a topic. Man asks, what you talking? You just sent 17 messages to me telling me that you want to talk to me about the thing that I hate, which is you. I tell you, okay, come on the freaking live and tell the public, because if you have a problem, why tell the people? If I don't know what I'm saying and I'm wrong, I want you to come, and if I'm going to learn something from you tonight, I want you guys to learn it as well. I don't want to just learn it. So come here, right? Remember everything I say, because coming down here, you'll understand. I want to learn from you. Ask anybody who really know me, they will know I am open to hearing when somebody talks sense. The reason I don't like opinions is not that I have a problem with opinions per se, but opinions generally come from people who don't know one ass about what they're talking about. So they feel that they can open their mouth, and that's where my problem is. So you wanna chat with me about the fact that I talk about you, right? This is a woman we're talking about. She noticed I speak to her about her a lot. So she made everything I talk about. Now, if you all know me, you would know I talk about a whole lot of things. From a virtuous woman coming right down back to a gold digger. And I talk generally, I was telling T-Mac the other day, I talk about women majority of the time because when it comes to relationships are about women. That's why I talk about women more. If you realize, when I talk about self-discipline, I did not speak majority of the time about women. I spoke about men. Because we move away from relationships. Right? We're going down. Alright, woman I dislike. 145. Good. This is where we get excited. She says that secretly I yearn for a bitch of a woman like her. I'm waiting for one of you all to post in your responses what you all think this is all about before I say what it is about. Let me see how smart all is. So I yearn, me, Rennie Warner, right? And I tell some people who really know me, like Edson, right? Edson know me, Trisha know me, right? Vanessa know me. So it has some people who know me, but be almost as long as I know myself. Who says she want me bad? Let me see. I see somebody responding. Who said that? She want him bad? Trisha, T-Mac. I'm glad all you smart to see where you're going. I haven't reached halfway. Right? I haven't reached halfway. So wait. Yeah? Kevin Johnson know me. Right? If anybody if one want to hold me at ransom, who could tell all about the generations already, Kevin Johnson was my ride or die partner. He was the guy who was the lookout. He know me. You understand? So, I yearn for the bitch of a woman like her. If all you know anything, all you know is I want no bitch. I want a female dog. I want a bitch. Right? So we're going along. The other thing is, any woman who could challenge me, let me say that way, yes. Any woman who thinks they can come and challenge me as a man like she's doing, I don't want you. Sorry. You ain't who I want. Because I believe my wife is supposed to be able to challenge me, or my partner is supposed to be able to challenge me as a woman. Right? Good. The next, I put a hyphenate. Lily. We're going good all the time. I don't really know you. You're my friend, how to be, because you're able to comment. But please, if you say one more thing, Lily, that is not in line with what we're talking about, you will get to know me very quickly, Lily. Please, either stay quiet or stay in line with what we're talking about. Alright? This is not time for you to be trying to play no kind of joke thing. Okay, Lily love? Right. So, I want a bitch of a woman like her who is my equal. Let me let that one sink in for you. This is what she said. She listened to plenty of my videos, she said. And when you listen to everything I'm saying, she said she listens to a lot of my videos. And in general, I speak about the woman I hate, which is her. Then she comes back and say, I secretly yearn for a woman like, a bitch woman like her, my equal. Let me tell you, all you women, something. Any woman who is going to be in my life as my partner must understand unequivocally she is not my equal. We are equal in value as human beings, that if two of us are on a cliff and the government had to save one of us, it can't just be me because I'm a man. We equal there. But when it comes to everything else, if you don't understand that you are a woman and you are not equal to a man because you have a place and a man have a place, because it's equally challenging and hard for a man to lead and be responsible as a partner as it is for a woman not to lead and nurture her husband and family. Everybody have a position. Angela, you're a wise lady. I knew that from the day I met you. So, you ain't my equal. And you know how you're not my equal? And I would leave you as a friend till tomorrow, because I want you to go and watch this video after when I post it up. So you'll be able to understand that if the fact that you are not here right now, being able to have a conversation with me means that you ain't my equal. Right? Good. Woo! Let me give you, Amaya, let me give you 10 to come out of the car. Listen, I only lucky I'm not the kind of person to post them conversations, even blotting out the name and all of that. I just not that guy. I'm not going to take out name. You know, some people just take out the name from the person and just post the conversations. I'm not even doing that. I don't like them thing. I'm not doing that to somebody else. I'm not doing it. So, but you all, hey, listen, I honestly wish I could show all it to read all itself, because, whoo, it's really hot. It's really heated. If you all see it, like I was so swamped with work. I've had 3 or 4 nights of sleep. And when I saw that, I had to walk back in my chair because I was so locked in. So, she says, this is what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right. We're halfway through, guys. We're halfway through. And Maya, if you're crying, you're going on well crying now then. Yes, you better sit down. I need to earn the right to call her mine. Only hear that? You all heard that? Kevin Johnson boy, I need to earn the right to call her mine. I don't even know how to feel about that. Angela, she need God exactly. And she know why she ain't come on this live tonight. Because I wouldn't have been this way. I'd have been 10 times calmer. Believe me, you don't want to believe it. I'd have been 10 times calmer. You know why? Because she would have been the one who acting like the ass and I would have had nothing to do. Anytime a person could get on like this and send 17 messages, not 3, not 4, not 10, 17 in succession, it tells you that my job tonight would have been easy. Easy. Just to sit down and let her talk. You understand? These are doctor, you know. She have clients, you know, guys. I'll tell all I was gonna say just now. Then I'm done. So I need to earn the right to call her mine. Doc, I'm not interested. Alright? I ain't interested. Doc, when you see this video, I want you to know the minute I saw 17 messages come from one woman, I already knew that you were attracted to me. That is why you decided to send any message. But you're an idiot at the same time, because if you listen to me long enough, you would know that if you want me, that's not the way to approach me. In fact, there is absolutely no way you could ever get me. But if you were to even have consideration, the way you approach me ain't gonna work. Okay? I am not interested in men. Okay? That might be the problem, Trish. So, I need to earn the right to make her mine. Right? Okay. What angered her the most is something I said while I was talking about self-discipline. Guys, I went back and looked at that video with self-discipline that I did. And I said some stuff that when I listened to it back, I learned some stuff from myself when I went back and listened to the video, because it's a funny thing to say, but I didn't know some of the things I said when I was doing the video. But when you flow in as a speaker, some of you may be aware, your brain adds things up together from different places to be able to answer a statement. And I went back and looked at it and I was like, wow, okay, that's true. That's good, some good stuff. So I'm trying to understand, for any of you who have seen that video who were looking on, my partner, and I sent this to, I think it was T-Mac. I think you were one of the people I asked about it, and I sent the video from a partner who said that he started to look at my video on self-discipline because he said he was only going to spend 5 minutes, and he looked at the entire thing and he felt it was too short. He felt like when it was over, like, okay, what are we going to do now? What in that video, if there was any video I've ever done, in that self-discipline video, what is it that I could have said that could have angered her? But are you telling me that woman ain't crazy? Huh? Keisha, me ain't angry, no? If I was angry, you wouldn't be able to make all the things I'm saying. I'm just perplexed. I think that's the perfect word. I'm perplexed. I don't know how to think or feel. I feel empathy and sympathy, but I feel saddened for the person as is, because she's out there, free, out of jail, not in St. Anne's, and people interact with her all the time. And some men, no matter how a woman looks, there are a few handful of men, if it's 1 to 3%, will find her attractive. And that is the unfortunate thing. So, we're going ahead. I want to school you. So take my number and give me a call so I can school you. I asked her friends, because she made mention of she friends on the live that send my videos to her. Could you call her and tell me, please? What's up, Doc? No, Amaya. And I call her nothing about no Doc. The hell? Your name is Lisa. That your parents are able people, Lisa. So, she wants to school me. What's up, Doc? Where you? Come and school me. Come and school me and teach me something that I don't know. In front of the same people. Come, where you? Adi as a friend. I'm senior as a friend. A senior online every 5 minutes. So you're not like you don't be on the phone for an hour. Where are you for the last, 55 minutes, Doc? Where are you? I thought you want to school me. But as I said before, I don't know if you all ever saw it, with the gate between two dogs, and when the gate slided open, when there was nothing between them, the two of them just watch each other, and when the gate closing back, they started back again. That's what social media does to people, make everybody feel the bad. You know why I wouldn't lose in a battle on social media with anybody, guys? One, if I don't know why he's saying, I will not go and talk to you. There's nothing to tell you. I will be talking shit. So that is one. Two, when I talk to people, I don't talk to people with the intention of trying to make somebody look bad or embarrass somebody purposely. So it's not a hidden agenda where I want to attack you to make you bad or shame you. You understand? That is how I know that if she came tonight, she would have left here looking bad. That is how I know. Because my intention is not to make you look bad, but because you ain't show up and you waste my time and you take away from my topic, you walk in my life talking shit, and now you can't show up to defend what you say because you want to attack me, because you really like me, because somebody sent him a video and you don't want to tell them, well, give me your number, so you want to find an avenue to get my attention. You fail. You never had a chance. And you will never have a chance. You understand? I'm trying to bring on before the live. I'm searching, I'm seeing you as a friend. You're offline. Purposely. Because you know if you're online. Send me the link. There is no link. Be on at 9 o'clock. Let me bring you on. Where are you? What link am I send you? So that I want to show you what a whole woman looks like. She wants to show me what a whole woman looks like. So let me tell you all this. I'm supposed to have a meeting right now as I speak, an emergency meeting for some business. I told the individual I can't, I have a live tonight. Why can't you postpone the live or whatever? And I explained to the individual why I have this live. And so, openly, here I say, a doctor woman, just not talking to her, you know he's talking our dialect. A doctor woman sent me some messages, and some doctor something. And I said the last name. I'm taking the first name again. So I, not thinking that the individual who I'm talking to, who's just, by the way, I'm talking to this person on a business deal separating apart. I am not thinking, guys. Only think about what I'm saying, eh? I just saying it's like Danica. Yeah, Danica, I can't make it. I don't do a live tonight with who? What live is that? Some doctor something send me some message and thing there and tell me, you know what the girl say? The girl I talking to, the woman I talking to, because she's old as me, you know what she say? Hold up. Wait. As I hear that, I say, oh God. Guys, what is the odds of me saying, for example, some Dr. Ali sent me a message on Facebook, and somebody ball Wait. Who are you talking about? Keisha Ali? What's the odds of me talking to Vanessa, for example, and telling her that? And Vanessa say, wait. Keisha Ali? We have 1.4 billion people in Trinidad and Tobago now. 1.4. What is the odds? You know what the person say? Wait. Don't tell me it's Dr. So-and-so, so-and-so. I say, what the ass is this? So I stay quiet. Well, she busted the laugh because she said me quiet. So she knows if I quiet and me ain't saying yes or no, that she say she crazy. Crazy bad. And on top of that, I tell you guys, that doctor, you had no chance of winning any debate with me because you don't know one ass about what we're talking about. That is one. Two, you have to thank God that even right now as I'm talking to these guys, that I'm not the kind of guy that some people is that want to do something so that they can get some kind of stripe. I just have enough attention in my life on a daily basis. I don't need no more. So I don't care to try to make you look bad. It's not something I do. Nobody on this live where it knows me could say I just go out of my way, any form of fashion to make somebody look bad. People just make themselves look foolish around me. If I ask you why you do it, you can't tell me. I repeat, nobody. And when somebody can say that clearly, without fear, you know that person knows what they're talking about. What is the odds of somebody telling me a person's whole history for 15 minutes? I could tell you what type of doctor, where her office is, what her business is, where her product sells, who are her clients, how old she is, where she lives, how her heart was broken, what her lifestyle has changed to become. I could tell you guys all of that information there right now. You see how life funny? When people want to attack you, and you in a position in the center, what are the odds of me having a meeting on the same day of a live, talking to only one person about the live, and that one person is telling me and calling name for one person, and that one person I tell the name, the last name to as a matter of fact, is to give me the whole history and who breaks she at, how old she is, what kind of job she is, what kind of doctor she is, what she business is, how much product she sells, what she clients is, who wants she fall out, who she cuss up. I could tell you the world. You see how crazy life is? And so when you're Cocoa son, you don't come out and tell nobody nothing. If somebody come and tell you something about me right now, all they might laugh because all they could say anything that already. He tell me that already. Because I don't keep nothing when I talking. I am sure I would have said something to someone at some point in time and you'll be like, whoa. About myself. Whoa, he will share and stuff. Is the point keeping it for I'm not a guy anymore. I could share what shit I used to do. But when you have Cocoa son, you want to come and attack somebody you don't know, a total stranger, a man like me? Like me? Out of all the people in this Trinidad and Tobago, out of every man you know, me, you'll come to challenge? It's just real sad. And again, if she was here, even if there was a probability of that 0.000900%, understand, 0.000090%, which is 1/10 of 1/10 of 1/10 of 1/10 of 1% that should have probably be able to debate me because there is no chance she could have won. I still would not. was going to spread them files I find out this evening about her, I rather lose. Because I would know I win. I would smile and people would be like, why are you smiling? I would know I win because I will not tarnish who she is live in front of people, even privately, with the information I know. And her friends are on right now looking, at least one of them. And the friend know that what I am saying is the truth because they know for me to say what I just said the way I said it means that he know exactly what he flicking saying. You understand? Tomorrow, girl, you gotta go back and listen from the beginning. And trust me, make sure you say down when you decide to play it over because don't do it when you're doing something. You will want to listen to the whole thing. So, we have two more. She wants to see my balls. This is what she said, guys. I want to see how big your balls are or how much balls you have or something like that. No. Duck, I say no. I know from the beginning. You get through it one what, Keisha? I know you want to see my balls from the first or second message you sent. And I knew it would have all come down to the end that you want to see my balls. It was always about that. I say no. You understand? But I really believe that the reason you want to see it is because you want to measure the size of mine with yours. Because only a man, I want to tell you something, in case you ever see this video before I delete you from being a friend again. Hey, Christine, you on this live? Quiet so? You ain't easy? Doc, I want to tell you. Somebody fool you at some point and tell you that you are a woman. I want to tell you. I have some women who are on this group here right now, who are on this live. I have some females who were not women when they started to interact with me. And now I can say that they are. Because somehow or the other, you tell yourself that because you have grown past the age of 18 as a female, you are now a woman. And I want to tell you, you are not a woman. A woman, just like a man, does not come with age. It comes based on actions. Okay? What you are is a masculine female, not a woman. It is for that reason that I could bet everything I have that you either have no man, and if you do have a man, he is actually also a manikou. He's not a man. And it means, therefore, that neither of you are a man or woman. You are just male and female. But you definitely, because there is no way a man is going to even think about having you in his life. A real man, a man who, and I really wish you was here, because I want you to give us the definition of what it is to be a woman. Because God knows I want to school you and let you understand what it actually is to be a woman. Because you don't know. Because if you were a woman, you would not send a man that type of message. Whether he be alpha, beta, or sigma, you wouldn't have sent him that. You understand? Keisha, I too wanted to hear she. Understand? She's aggressive, just expose yourself to just a desperate markup. I don't know what you're saying again. I'm not trying too much. So the last thing I write down here that she said is that I bore her. She's bored in listening to me. So I know not only women believe that, I know the guys definitely believe that. Why would I waste time to even look at a video of somebody who bore me? So like for instance, Dexter Jackson always bored me. I listened to one video of his 2 years ago and I never listened to him again. There was no need. So when I saw all of that nonsense going on with Dexter Jackson, which ended his career, let me come out and say it openly, his career is ended. He can't come back from that. I'm telling you guys that. Okay? He can't come back from that. He could continue making some kind of little money, but his credibility is done. Done. Okay? So, he bores me. I wasn't surprised when I saw what happened to him. It was really a matter of time. So, when you say that I bore you, why would you listen to someone's whole video or videos, then find them, go into the messenger, and not only reach out to them, but send them 17 messages. 17. Like if people get 17 messages from me in a day, I will like them. Right? And on top of sending 17 messages, would tell the individual, I know you want me, but you have to earn me. Because I'm your equal. And I'm the kind of woman that you secretly really want. I bore you. And I want to school you. And I want to see how much balls you have. And on top of that, let me tell you, you make yourself a clown. You send me your number. You send me your phone number. Not to mention you tried to call me today, which I didn't take. You understand? To me, I'm not that intelligent. But I just get this sense that if a person is bored by another person, they wouldn't do and say all of that. I just say it. I think the saddest thing in all is that you are a doctor and you have clients who believe in you, but you're crazy ass like hell. I bore you. Anyhow, guys, I did my best to give you all some of the information from the messages without exposing the individual. And the only way that person is going to get exposed is if they jump out themselves. And some strange thing telling me that even though they will see a truck coming at them at 200 miles an hour, they will still walk in that roadway because they can't help themselves. But if she does expose her own self and take God out of she thoughts, and so much as even ball boo about anything I say here today, I promise you guys you will see a very calm, silent, a very calm display for me. Keisha, I know you may not be aware, but there are 2 people on this live right now who are police officers. Are you well safe? They don't put that in the diary already. So, you have 2 police officers right now watching Keisha. We safe. Trust me. And both of them is women. Watch me. I'm well safe. And me and them real good. You understand? Watch me. Let she jump out yourself. You're so fast, them get on flying you without me even asking them to go. So be safe, Keisha. We are police officers here, you know. Yeah. Keisha, you know who you're dealing with. Keisha, you must stand up and show you who you're dealing with. You know you're dealing with the article of which, you know, so on the back, shot to the on the rooftop, that is in the max over the laptop scene. You know that? Lily, thank you for coming in from the Virgin Islands. Send this video to your friends in the Virgin Islands, man. Let them see what we deal with in Trinidad and Tobago, them crazy women and them here. That's why I say I'll go and come up to the Virgin Islands or St. Vincent. I was going to St. Vincent till the volcano, so I ain't going there again. But, you know, I had to go up in the islands and find a little woman, man, because see what I deal with in Trinidad? You see what I deal with in Trinidad? Nah. Trinidad women, I hope it ain't no woman like that in the Virgin Islands, eh? You know, yeah? Anyway, I is a tired man. Tomorrow, let me see. She want to see my balls. She want to see my balls. Let me see if she really want to see it. Yeah, Angela, I'm supposed to come to Guyana to do some business in 3 months. I didn't know he went back. Woo! Yes, Trisha. I see you. So, oh, what an interesting night. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Let's see if the doctor comes in, ladies. Let's see what the doctor does. I'm telling you, she's going to look at this video. She's going to look at this video. She's going to see that truck coming down the highway and that freeway, and she will not be able to resist. Saying, doing or something. Watch and see. You know, yeah? Anyhow, have a good night, guys. Talk soon.